Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic Crossword, and this is being published on Friday the 18th of April 2025. I believe it's Good Friday, so Good Friday to you. We've got Hurley as our setter today, so a quick look back in my record shows that Hurley has been a bit of a mixed bag really. The first couple of the year I was over 20 minutes. Three of them since that have been under 10 minutes, and one in the middle at 16. So who knows? Who knows? Hopefully, though, always find them achievable. So I'm not panicking too much about whether I can do it today. And yesterday was a bit of a big work. So anyway, enough chatting. I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Source of funds may determine what this flute. I feel that wants to be may determine what this musician plays, but I can't think why a flute would be it. Um, musician very confused about instrument at the musical ones. Musician very confused about instrument at the outset. Musician, no. Element initially seen in layers, one much admired. Element initially seen in layers. Okay. Doctor welcoming environment, friendly furnishing style. Gosh, Doctor welcoming. So it's DR, I assume. Or is a DR in there? Furnishing style, decor, eco. There we go. Got one at last. Furious, referring to South American Empire decline. Furious. Incandescent, is that? Incandescent. Incandescent. I'm going to go incandescent. Less difficult exams aid regularly. Gosh, is that an alternate letters? Probably Earl regularly will be an AL or an ER. We've got ADR, less difficult, EAXM, or less difficult. I would think that's going to be an ER, isn't it? Exams, orals, MOTs, aid, IR, okay, is it? Easier. Okay, easier is the alternate. Nice. Popular team serving time inside. Okay, that's an oldie. I think model objective come together, cope financially. Model objectives, something make ends meet. Nice. Vegetable one cut twice, I tucked into. Gosh, one cut twice, I tucked into. There's an I in there. Cut twice, one cut. So it's probably an I in the middle with the same. I'll come back to that. Moderate anger on road. Moderate anger is. I'm going to put RD there for road. I'm not sure. Oh no, it's on the end of road, isn't it? So anger. Ire. Come back to that. Credible figure having the necessary skills. Credible figure having the necessary skills. Apt. Arts. Arts. Figure could be a number. Dispatched we hear for cologne. Scent. Scent is a cologne, isn't it? Okay, what we got here? Exam result that is about Victor not working. That is IE, about V for Victor. Exam result. Working. Not working, about Victor. Not working is... Is the exam results like a B, a grade? Some kind of grade, I think. Topical note is redrafted for Nick. Looks like topical note is top. Cal note is, yeah, that's anagram. Topical note is. Gosh, something station? Police station? Fits. I'm going to take a risk on that being police station. Never once reorganised to meet again. Never once. There's never anagrammed once. To meet again is to reconvene. Nice. Yeah, I like this puzzle. I don't know if I'm going to like it by the end, but sun playing tunes, daily event. Sunset. Yep. Was first seen in double date. Was. Did. First seen in double date. Is that DD? Did? Dod? Dud? Lead? Was first lead. Okay, yep. Hidden word. with no thoughts for others. Oh gosh, inconsiderate. That's going to be, isn't it? Inconsider. During argument against team grade. Side rate. Yeah, incon. During, I don't know, I'll decode it later. Call time at school. Term. Yeah, you term something. Okay, what's this? Salient, solvent, musician. Very confused. About instrument, there's my eye for instrument. Musician. Okay, let's continue on the downs, come back to that. Publican is tersely checking metal containers. Can is tersely checking. Can, what's a publican? Canisters. Can is terse. Oh, is that? Oh wow, look at that. That's a hidden word. Very good. Nice. Nice hidden word that. Yeah, very good. In, handle treat, petition, entreat. Entreat. There we go. Okay, employ engineer over long time. Employ, use engineer over long time is an age, isn't it? Is it an age? What'd that be? That'd be amenable. Anger on road, so that's hate road. Moderate. Okay. Bird sound that's amusing. Oh gosh. Bird sound that's amusing. Tweet, peep. Bird. Most important thing, bring up cake. Bun. That's the nub, isn't it? I think that's a nub. Okay, so that's all the clues done. There's not a lot left. Wow, good. It's kind of gone well in there. Source of funds may determine what this musician plays. Piper. Why'd that be Piper? Exam result. This is pelican. Element seen initially in layers. One much admired. Gosh, what's this one here? This is my vegetable, wasn't it? Onion. Okay, let's get onion in there. This was credible figure having the necessary skills. Something able, I think that is. Which kind of begins to make that age. Credible. Honourable. Figure is tenable. Tenable. Yep. Hoot. Hoot's a great word. Where am I at then? Not too much going left. What is this? Musician. Sol. Very confused about instrument at the outset. I is instrument, I think. What is this? Soloist. What's that? Soloist, which is so lost. Okay, nice. Yep. Exam result. That is about Victor IV. Not working is exam result. Is your grade? Is your source of funds? Which suggests an F may determine what this musician plays. Taper, caper, piper, paper, peeper. Element initially seen in layers. One much admired is a. There's an E to go in there then from element seen. Element initially. I don't think a pelican's someone who's whatever, is it? Employ. That's make ends meet, isn't it? Yeah. What's this? Amenable? On road. Road is anger. On road. Moderate anger on. Oh, it's just a. Is it an anagram? Anger on? Can't be, can it? Over a long time. Employ engineer. Employees no use. objectives are ends. Ends, yeah, come together. Moderate anger on road. It can't be. No, there's two E's there, and fairly good with canisters and entreat. On road. Road is moderate. Well, if that's an A, moderate. Ava, Amina, aberrate, anger, 8. Road, doesn't really work. Yeah. Well, I was enjoying it until these last 3 or 4 clues, which are just very complicated, really. Exam results. B plus, B minus. Source of funds may determine what this musician plays. What musicians can fit in there? Paper? I don't know what can go in there, really. If that was pace, if that was a P for piper, and I wouldn't understand why it's piper, unless it's like the pipeline or something. Exam result. That is IE around V for Victor. Pensive, pens. I have a feeling an exam result's going to be something like pass. Passive, okay, so that must be silicon, mustn't it? Element, okay, silicon. Initially seen in layers 1 much admired. Icon. Okay, icon, wow, okay. Silicon, what's that? Seen in layers. Oh, SIL, okay. So I think it has to be a piper, but I don't understand why it's a piper. Come back to that, I guess. So that just leaves these two down here, which are less than enjoyable. Moderate is to... Which one are we going to get first? This one? Employ engineer. I'm going to write that out horizontally. So I think that's got to be an age, hasn't it? Age. Engage. Okay, engineer. Okay, engage. Okay. Which just leaves this to be moderate anger on road. And I've got no idea what the road is doing here. On road means put anger on the end of road, normally. A1. Road. Avenue. Average. There we are. 12:34. Okay. 12:34, which is decent time. Just kind of perplexed by that one across, which is the first clue on the board. Right, let's have a look at this one. Source of funds may determine what this musician plays. Well, a musician is a piper. I get, therefore the source of funds must be a pipe, as in a pipeline. Pipe. I'm going to pause the video and have a little think about this for a minute. Yeah, I cannot decode that one at all, other than a musician plays a pipe, so therefore he or she is a piper. I'm wondering if source funds might be something like a pipeline, but not sure. Okay, well, we've got a musician, again, which is a soloist, and they're very confused, so they are so lost. Going about instrument at the outset, so the I of instrument, soloist. We've got silicon, which is one of the elements. Initially then seen in layers, so SIL, seen in layers, and then one who is very much admired is an icon. Good clue. Doctor is DR, welcoming, eco-friendly, environmentally friendly, so eco, which gives you decor, which is furnishing style. Furious is incandescent, and referring to the South American Empire decline, which is the Incan descent. Descent for decline, and obviously the Incans were a South American empire. Less difficult is easier. We've got the alternate letters as indicated by regular, beginning at the E of exams. We've got E, A, S from exams. We've got the I from aid, and then the ER from Earl. Wow, good one. Popular is in, and team is side. I mean, if that isn't, and serving time is someone who's inside, so in jail. I mean, that's probably the most basic cryptic clue you can get. I hope I would have been getting that in my first few puzzles. You know, if you didn't get it, if you're watching and you're going, how did he get that? I don't mean to insult you. It's a good clue. Right. Model objectives. What do you got? Model objectives come together. I'm not sure what model's doing. Objectives are ends. Okay, the ends of a model. So make the ends meet. If you cope financially, it's definitely a phrase you use. You make ends meet. If you cope financially, model objectives come together. Make ends meet. Well, objectives are ends. So if you're making a model, then you want to make the ends meet. I can't say any more than that. An onion is obviously a vegetable. One cut twice. Oh, okay, literally the word one cut. So O-N. There, O-N, O-N, and then put an I in it. Tuck an I into it. Here we go. Moderate. Okay, in this case, moderate, it means average. So in the middle. Anger is rage, going on the end of a road, which is av for avenue. Credible is tenable. Figure is 10, number 10. Having the necessary skills is able. Very nice. Dispatched. So if you sent a parcel, you dispatched it. We hear, so it's a sound like a scent, so that would be spelled S-E-N-T. We're looking at cologne, which is a type of scent, so maybe it's saying it's a type of that. So that's the cross clues. On the downs, exam result is a pass. That is IE, going about V for Victor. And something that's not working, not sure about passive for not working. Not a great definition, but very simple, easy clue to construct. Really, once you don't spend ages thinking what an exam result, missing the fact the exam result can be a pass. We've got police station, which is an anagram of topical note is. Redrafted is your anagram indicator, and the nick, take him down the nick, lads, is a slangy term for the police station. We got never once is an anagram of reconvene. Reorganised is your anagram indicator, and to meet again is to reconvene. We've got S for sun, and then we've got playing is indicating there's an anagram of tunes, which gives us sunset, which is definitely a daily event. If you was first, then you led. Seen in is saying it's a hidden word across double date, L-E-D. Okay, with no fault for others is inconsiderate, that's the definition. During is in. Argument against is a con. A team is a side, and a grade is, if you grade something, you rate it. Good. We've seen that a couple. We've seen considerate, actually. We haven't seen inconsiderate, so step up there. Call time at school. So double definition broken down. If you call something, you term it. Name it, you call it, you term it. Something, and a time at school is a term time. We've got a very good hidden word here in canister, which begins in publican, goes across is, and finishes in tersely. Checking is telling you it's blocking up those words. It's in the middle of that. It's a hidden word indicator. And metal containers are canisters. In from France, so the French word for in French is, I believe, on, E-N. To treat is to handle. Treat with care, handle with care. And a petition earnestly is to entreat. To employ is to engage. Engineer, E-N-G, not an abbreviation I've seen before, or not recently, going over a long time, which is an age. Bird sound, that's amusing. Well, a double definition there. So hoot, that's a bit of a hoot, which is something that's amusing, and it certainly has amused me. And it's obviously the noise made by an owl, which is a type of bird. And finally, the most important thing is the nub. Bring up the cake, bun, and who can't disagree with the idea of bringing up cake? So there we go, all done, 12:34. Thanks for watching.